All right, we're going to run through your review sheet and give you some solutions. I'm going to do the odd number ones I'll do. I'll leave the even number ones for you guys to do, and then I'll post solutions to that later in the day. And then on Tuesday, if you have any question, you can just shoot me a little message, and we'll go through those things as needs be. Again, your test will be on Wednesday of this week. So first and foremost, here we go. If I want to simplify something, very simply, I break it down into its factors. Greatest common factor of 6 and 8 is 2, times 3, and times 4 respectively. There's also a singular x in each one. The 2's match, the x's match. This fraction simplifies to 3 over 4, but there was an x in the bottom, a monomial. So it means x can't be equal to 0. And that's your answer. Number 3 looks like this right here. Let me get a little higher there on the screen. Perfect. Okay, now because it's polynomial, we have to factor it first. This has no GCF, so we go to 2 brackets. X plus. This means go opposite, which is x minus. Factors of 72 that have a difference of 1 are 9 times 8. On the bottom, this does have a GCF of 8, goes into both, and they both have x squared in them. So 8x squared is the greatest common factor, which leaves an x and a minus 8 down there. On the bottom, that's a monomial x, so x can't be 0. Here you have a binomial of x minus 8, which means x can't be positive 8. And then when I cancel things out, those cancel out. My answer is x plus 9 over 8x squared, as long as x is not 0 or 8. Number 5, again, same deal with number 5. Neither one at the top or the bottom have a GCF, so they both factor into 2 parentheses. X minus for this guy, x plus for that guy. On top, the second sign is a plus sign, so it means go the same as the first, which was a minus. Here, the last sign is negative, which goes opposite of the first. The first one was positive, so there's your minus. Factors of 40 that add up to 13 are 8 times 5. And 8 plus 5 is 13, of course. On the bottom, factors of 45 that have a difference of 4 are 9 times 5. On the bottom, x can't be negative 9 there. X can't be 5 there. Those cancel out for a factor of 1, and your answer is x minus 8 over x plus 9, as long as x is not negative 9 or positive 5. On the back, we now have division. When we have division here, let me slide it down so you can see number 7. There we go. When you have division, the first fraction stays the same. Division turns into multiplication, and we reciprocate, well, flip over the fraction that comes after the division symbol. So now we factor this in here. The greatest common factor of 10 and 10 is, well, 10. There's a singular b up here. Takes away one of the b's on the bottom. I still have a 2 down there. I have a 3 up here still. That's gone, that's gone. My answer is 3 over 2b, as long as b is not equal to 0, because b was a monomial. So, again, that's your answer, and that's just your constraint right there. If I look at number 9, looks like this. Again, division, so keep the first fraction, the one that precedes the symbol, the same. Go into multiplication, and reciprocate your other fraction when it comes after the division symbol. 2 cancels 2. 1m cancels one of the m's out. You still have a 9 there. You still have a 7 here. You get 9m over 7. And there's an m on the bottom, so that m can't be 0. And there's your answer with the constraint. Number 11, again, division. So 7m and 7m squared stay put. This flips over. This has no GCF on the bottom, which is now going to be my top. So that's 2 brackets. This does have a GCF on top, which is now going to be my bottom. And the GCF was 7m with 1 bracket. 7m leaves one of the m's behind. 7m goes into this 7 times, because 7m times 7 is 49m. On the bottom, I have m minus for my first sign. The plus means goes same as the first. The first was minus. So again, m minus. Factors of 21 that add up to 10 are 7 times 3. And everything's nice and factored. Monomial, perfect monomial cancels a perfect monomial. There you go. M minus 7, binomial with binomial, that cancels out. On top I have m minus 3. On the bottom I have 7m squared. These don't cancel because this m is part of a binomial, and that's just a monomial. Now across the bottom, monomial m can't be 0. Binomial with an m can't be the reciprocal, which is positive 7. So again, there's my answer and there's my constraint.